Haru Nefed. Glad to be back. Glad to be back here with you from our brief hiatus and research retreat. Looking forward to bringing you more direct information. Hope all is well. And again, this is Sabah in Pukamut, coming to you live and direct. Hopefully all is well with you. And we're going to dive into our session. Today, we'll begin with our Adumbration. All right, greetings. So what we're going to do with our Adumbration today is we're going to begin over the next few sessions to break down the Qigong that we do into the different sections, give you a little more in-depth time. So they're going to be shorter, more in-depth sessions. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to get into what we call the Iron Shirt Qigong, and we're going to do, which is a martial Qigong. And also part of that leads into we're going to start with our Asar Stance, which will be part of our healing martial medical Qigong, which is our Asar Stance. So what we're going to do is we're going to bow in, get into some Asar Stance, and then get into directly the Qigong exploration, diving in. So it's its own entity. So, if you, again, check us out and like and subscribe down at the bottom, you'll be able to search specifically for this section of the class, looking to build specific sections. We started with the all over body check-in. We're going to do some of the standing all over body check-in as a part of today's session as well. But the emphasis is going to be on the iron shirt. All right, let's get going. All right, well, feet parallel, shoulders width. To all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. All right, and as stated, we're going to begin with our all over body check-in. We start with the feet, so you're going to take your hands up like so, and then like so, right? Good. And shift all that weight to the right. You're going to pick up that left foot, and you're going to rotate it. And then change the direction. All right, and sit it down on the heel. Wiggle the toes, and drop the hands. Start with the big toe, one at a time, and work your way through all the toes to the pinky toe. Now you can't see it because I got shoes on, and we're now going to shift the weight to that left leg. I'm going to pick up that right foot and do the same thing to it. Change direction. I'm going to sit it down on the heel again, wiggle all your toes. Big toe, second toe, work your way down. All right, I'll bring it back to feet parallel, shoulders width. Good, you can let those hands down. And we're going to start with that left shoulder, rotating it. And again, we're doing it standing. I have a seated video. You can check that one out. But this one we're doing, rotating it this way and to the front. We're just going to do it briefly because it's a check-in. And we're doing it standing as a reminder, and we're combining it with iron shirt. Okay, so you have an opportunity to keep a flow. Now the other shoulder. Keep the flow going. And I want you to see the rotation on the shoulder there. See it? Excellent. So that's what we're going for. And you change direction. See? Working the shoulder. letting the arm hang. All right, we've done both shoulders. Now you're going to take that left hand, rotate it around. See, I even got the shadow working for you. You're going to tuck that elbow in, rotate the hand. Change direction. Make sure to bring it all the way up, palm up, so you can feel the pressure in the back of the hand and the forearm. Hugely important. Wiggle the fingers, one finger at a time. We switch hands. Keeping that elbow tucked in. Remember to bring it all the way up. Just holding it so you can see. And change directions. All right, wiggle the fingers. And then one at a time. All right. Now we're going to start with the head while you're doing your bellows breathing. And then while you're looking left, then go down and up with your breath. And go ahead and look right, up and down. From the center, down and up. And take the head around in a circle. And the other direction. All right. And bring it right back to front and center on your next in breath. That's our standing all over body check-in. Excellent. So we're going to keep our feet at shoulders width and bring the hands into pyramid hands. Make sure the bottom is tucked and extend the hands into the Asar Stance position. I'm going to give you the side view as well. So we're here. Come on back. And we're going to do 8 breaths here today. All right. Now the goal, again, you know what to visualize. You'll see the legs of the roots of the tree extending down into the earth. Torso is the tree trunk. Arms are the branches, hands are the leaves. Head is gently balanced on top of the spinal column, the golden thread extending into the heavens, making sure the head is completely balanced. Butt is tucked, and we begin 4 breaths. Pyramid hands. All right. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, so now we're going to get into starting a Wu Chi position. All right. Shift the weight right, step left, get balance. We'll have the feet a little bit wider than shoulders width. Sit down on those legs. Pyramid hands. Going to hold the golden orbs here. All right. Toes, knees, and hands all pointing the same direction. And we'll see a ball of gold and white light in the palms of both hands. Rotate the palms. This position is called oneness. So if you're sideways, it's here. It looks like this, sitting right on top of the legs. Okay. And if you're here, it's here. Wrists are higher than the elbows. Toes, knees, and hands are all pointing the same direction. You do this for 2 breaths. You're going to go chin down. We breathe into the turtle. Hands come around, like so. You bend forward from the waist. And it's going to go a little bit, but I'm going to go all the way down so you can see the back is flat. Chin is tucked. 2 breaths. You port the hands between the legs, keeping the back flat. Then you come back into oneness. And I'm going to do it again from the side angle so you can see it clearly. And then we go into what's called rabbit through the chute. Reach behind the kidneys, legs straighten, come up. Elbows separate, no higher than the center of the forehead. You exhale, pressing down. Center of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Nose only. All right, then we come back into oneness. And do right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching. And rotate the left hand on top. Okay. Palms are facing each other. You want to see a ball of golden white light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. And you go into oneness. Into the turtle again. The drawbridge, where you bend forward from the waist. Chin is tucked. Point the hands between the legs. And you breathe back into oneness. Come into pyramid hands. You're going to shift the weight to the right and slide that left foot into Wu Chi position. Back, bring the hands down. Then we shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Okay? Opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, now, I'll do it again from the side so you can see the importance of the proper posture, proper structure. So pyramid hands, step. So you see the back is straight, butt is tucked, roots the body, holding the golden orbs. See the angle on the hands there. Oneness. All we do is rotate the hand, see? Into the turtle, chin down. See, the bend is from the waist. So if you got to stop here or here as a beginner, that's fine. As you get more experience, you come here. Your back is now parallel to the earth. You point the hands between the legs. All right, then we come into oneness. And again, remember, it's rabbit through the chute. That means it comes back behind the kidneys, up the front to the center of the forehead, and down. The legs are just going straight up and down. Bottom stays tucked. Hands come right down in front. We don't lean over. We're not leaning over. Just up and down. Up and down. Then we come back into oneness. Here. Right hand on top of left hand, as we saw. Hands are not touching the body. Hands are here. You know this part already. And they come to here. We come back to the turtle and the drawbridge. Point the hands into oneness. Pyramid hands. And shift the weight. Shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Now today is a special day because not only is it International Left-Handers Day, it's also, we're still in the full moon cycle. And we're in the part of what we call the Web Renpet, or the Kemetic New Year, also, which is based on the heliacal rising of Septet, or Sirius A, which rises just before the sun on these days. You can look to the southeast in the morning, right before sunrise, you'll be able to see the star Sirius rising right before the sun. All right, so now, because we're still in the full moon cycle, every time we gather, every time we're together, be it our YouTube sessions, our in-person sessions, which are back Saturdays, 10 a.m. in Leimert Park, please be sure to visit our link tree, which should be in the description down below here. Check out our link tree and you'll have an opportunity to sign up for our newsletter. That way you can be kept up to date on all the things that we have going on. All right. So here we are. Feet parallel, shoulders width. And exhale, sinking down. And we go to the lunar cycle. All right, we shake it out. Right. Now, quick review. What we've done today. So we started with our Shaashaa. We went into Asar Stance that immediately followed the standing all over body check-in. After we did our all over body check-in, we went to our standing version of the Iron Shirt Qigong. Because everyone knows Asar Stance, so let's go over that. So we started again where? Here, holding the golden orbs. Went into Oneness, Turtle, bending from the waist to drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs, back up to Oneness. Rabbit through the chute, coming from behind the kidneys and up, center the forehead, pressing down the center of the body. Back into Oneness. Left hand on top of right hand. Right hand on top of left hand, excuse me. Right hand on top of the right hand, on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching. Bring the left hand on top, palms are facing. You'll see a ball of gold and white light in between the palms of the hands. Then we come back to Oneness. Turtle. Drawbridge. Point the hands. Come up to Oneness. Pyramid hands. Shift the body, and then we shake it out. All right? And that, folks, going to conclude our time, but we're going to, as always, bring us our wisdom from the sages of the ages. So we're going to start with Essence of Tai Chi Chuan today. This is coming from the 5-character secret. And it's the first one by Li Yu. It's called Calm. The mind should be calm. If it is not, one cannot concentrate. Once you raise the arm, whether forward or backward, left or right, it is completely without certain direction. Therefore, it is necessary to maintain a calm mind. In the beginning, to move, you cannot control it by yourself. The entire mind must also experience and comprehend the movements of the opponent. Accordingly, when the movement bends, it then straightens without disconnecting or resisting. Do not extend or retreat by yourself. If my opponent has strength, I also have strength, but my strength is previous in exact anticipation of theirs. If the opponent does not have strength, I am also without it, but my mind is still previous. It is necessary to be continually mindful. To whatever part of the body is touched, the mind should go. You must discover the information by non-discrimination and non-resistance. Follow this method, and in 1 year or a half a year, you will instinctively find it in your body. All of this means use mind, not internal force. After a long time, the opponent will be controlled by me, and I will not be controlled by them. The teachings of Ptah Hotep. Okay. Be circumspect in matters of sexual relations. All right. We got it in. Oh, got to get the Lao Tzu in. The Tao Te Ching. Okay. Mystic application. Military strategists have said, I dare not be the host, but prefer to be the guest. I dare not advance 1 inch, but prefer to retreat a foot. This is called marching as if without motion, brandishing arms as if having none, attacking as if without enmity, seizing as if without weapons. No disaster is greater than belittling the enemy. Belittling the enemy almost ruins my treasures. Therefore, when two armies encounter each other, the side that laments war will win. Thank you. So grateful that you took the time today to join with us. Get your body moving. You know, there's a lot of choices out here all over the internet, particularly now that we're coming and doing things with COVID, around COVID, monkeypox. I would really advise you to take care, wear a mask up, and continue to wash your hands, please. Do like Grandma and them taught us, right? And the last thing I'd like to say is this. Check us out, whether in person or some of the other offerings we have online, some of the things we have from the past. Check it out. And, you know, we're always available via our social media. If you have any comments, any questions, we'd love to hear and engage with you. Thank you so much, Dua, for sharing this time with us. And we want you to remember one other thing. That Haitian flag over this shoulder, 1791, August 14th, was the beginning unifying ritual at Bois Quémont, with which the Haitians all agreed that they were going to fight to be free, to be liberated, or die. We commemorate that on the 14th of August. Part of the reason for Black August. Check it out. Get educated, fast, train, practice, read. Get connected with the abolition movement. Learn some things about those that fought so that we could be free. And with that, that's it. Aung Uja Seneb, life, health, and strength. Peace to you. We bow out to all the masters that have gone before us. We bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe. Recognizing our ancestors and paying homage to the eternal witnesses of the earth and sky. I bid you a tap.